Hey guys, I'm going to talk about mental clarity today. You know that feeling of being overwhelmed by decisions, feeling stuck, not knowing which direction to take? We've all been there, but don't worry, because today I'm going to give you 5 actionable steps to unlock the mental clarity you need to find the answers you're looking for. What's it going to be? The chocolate fudge or the honeycomb cookies? Life is full of decisions, and obviously there's a difference in the weight of each decision we make. So we have small decisions and then we have bigger decisions like, what do I do for the rest of my life? What career is the best career for me to follow? So why do these big decisions seem impossible to make? It comes down to mental clarity really. Because when you lack it, everything seems blurry. It's kind of like driving around and not realizing that you need prescription glasses. You find when you're driving around areas you know, but as soon as you want to go somewhere new, you realize that you can't actually read the road signs and you get stuck or lost. Without mental clarity, we end up either going round and round in circles, unsure of the path to take, or we end up stuck, afraid to move forward. So let's talk about how you can cut through that mental fog with these 5 steps. Step 1 is stress management. Stress clouds your judgment and leaves you feeling scattered. If your mind is full of stress from the reality you're trying to escape, it makes it hard to focus on what truly matters. So let's start with identifying the major sources of external stress in your life. Maybe it's a demanding work schedule, financial worries, or a complicated relationship. Once you pinpoint those stressors, ask yourself if there's a way to eliminate or reduce them. Can you delegate tasks at work, set clearer boundaries, or even small actions can make a big difference on reducing the load of stress you're carrying. If you can't completely remove the stressor, try taking a break. This could be a weekend getaway, a self-care day, even starting your day with a simple meditation routine. Managing stress gives your mind the space it needs to think clearly and focus on what truly matters. Until you deal with stress, nothing is going to change. Step 2 is to change your environment. Believe it or not, the space around us can impact our mental state more than we realize. A negative mindset can become associated with a particular environment. So if you're feeling stuck or uninspired, a change of scenery can do wonders. This doesn't have to mean a drastic move or an expensive holiday. It can be as simple as working in a new cafe, spending the weekend at a friend's place, or even just rearranging the furniture in your room. These small shifts help disrupt your stagnant thinking patterns and can bring fresh perspectives into your mind. Think of it as hitting the reset button in your mind when things don't seem to be loading. Even a quick walk outside or putting on your favorite tunes can help to change your headspace. Remember, you don't have to travel far. A small shift in surroundings can lead to big changes in perspective. Step 3, identify your core values. Step 3 is all about identifying and prioritizing your core values. When you're unclear on your core values, it's easy to feel lost or uncertain on which path to take in life. Start by asking yourself questions like, what brings me joy and fulfillment? What do I value most in life? And here's the key. Make sure these values are actually what you want, not what society or other people think you should want. So you're going to write down your top core values. So it might be things like family, health, freedom, creativity. So by prioritizing these all in order, you've created a clarity compass that you can use to guide your decisions. So every action that you take now, you can look at the clarity compass to make sure that it aligns with what truly matters to you. Step 4 is to identify limiting beliefs. Identify your limiting beliefs. These are often hidden barriers that we set for ourselves without even realizing it. Once you've identified your core values, think of any areas in your life where there's a gap present between where you currently are and where you want to be. And then ask yourself, why is this value not present in my life? Why am I not pursuing this value? You might uncover limiting beliefs like, I'm not talented enough, or people will judge me. And then you have to challenge each belief by asking, is this really true? Because more often than not, these beliefs are based on fear, previous experiences, and societal conditioning. Identifying and addressing these limiting beliefs will help you to focus on what you're truly capable of and stop holding yourself back from what you really want in life. Step 5 is to set clear goals. So finally, we have to set clear, intentional goals. Most people have goals, but they're just too vague, so they never actually get anywhere. Mental clarity comes from making the goal specific and actionable. So here's a trick that I like to use. Imagine you're asking a genie for a wish, but the genie is evil and is going to try and trick you and twist your words. So for example, you could say, I wish to be successful, and then the genie will end up making you the most successful rock, paper, scissors player at your family gathering, which is probably not the idea of success you had in mind, but you've not identified that clearly. So what you need to do instead is be specific. So that would be something like saying, I want to complete a creative project by the end of the year. I want to spend at least 2 hours of quality time with family every week. And once you have a goal, you can break it down into smaller steps to focus on it even more intensely and make it even more likely to actually happen. So it's also important to regularly revisit and adjust goals depending on the change in your circumstances or even the change in your values as you move through life. As long as you always have a clear goal set that you're working towards, your life will go exactly how you want it to go because you'll have clarity and focus. So there we go. By following these 5 steps, managing stress, changing your environment, identifying core values, tackling limiting beliefs, and setting clear goals, you'll gain the mental clarity you need to make decisions that align with your true self. So my final tip is just to be patient and compassionate with yourself as you move towards mental clarity. It's not always going to come out of thin air, but if you're trying to force it, you're just going to make yourself more stressed and then the cycle is just going to repeat. So just take it easy and follow the steps through and you'll get what you want. So I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe for more tips to live a fulfilled and purposeful life. Thanks for watching again. I'll see you next time.